Got scammed.
I love colleague.
Colleague.
I love colleague.
Hello.
Hello.
What's good, gamer?
Jonar.
Jonar.
Apparently Jonar.
Jonar down.
Colin,
Yeah,
in your numbering of sessions, are you counting that downtime as session 11?
I am.
Okay.
Everyone was here, and things progressed.
I'm just making sure I'm
Things
writing these down
happened.
the same.
Yeah. This session Olivion.
Olivia.
Do 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 do.
Olivia saw. Olivia saw.
I just hear a faraway Jonah going, Leviosa.
Leviosa! Fireball! Fireball!
How the
Lightning
fuck
bolt.
did that happen?
Well, that's
Good
your
one.
guys'
Oh,
luck
wow.
for today.
Yeah, we'll check this shit out.
No.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Oh.
Oh, it would have been funny if you got 100.
Yeah, I was hoping. It was a 1 in
Oh,
100
Lord.
chance that I got that shit
What the
going.
fuck? Hey,
Allow
Brandon,
me to demonstrate, guys.
What?
you
No.
cheated.
No, okay, yeah, you just went.
You motherfucker.
No, I.
You just did that shit.
Holy shit, I got it too!
I love
Crazy.
Oh my
for
lord.
for that little millisecond. Everyone was like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
42.
14. 12.
47.
Here, let me get that 90 real quick.
47.
Thirty-
I rolled 47 twice.
89? What the hell?
20.
Sorry, I just have to use my powers sometimes.
Did Teamer roll
Okay.
for blood type? Have you done that?
No. Did we
Jonah, roll
we
for
were
blood
supposed
type.
to do that?
Roll
How
a
do
D.
I
Just
roll?
do it. 1d100.
What's my
Okay.
blood type? I got a 40.
What's my blood type?
Hold up.
I'm making Colin do work.
Hold up, I'll get it.
God damn it.
This whole thing was your operation.
All right, Cooper, what did you roll?
40.
A positive.
Hey, we got
Yeah,
the same
you
one.
and Viola are the same.
Oh, Viola
and
has
Loomis, I guess.
Yay.
Yeah. And what, 61?
61. Let me see here. O negative.
Oh god, of course the orcs.
Teamer.
Teamer,
We can make a pact here.
I have an offer for you.
I have an offer you can't refuse.
Or else you will die.
Oh no, sorry. It's It's O positive.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, I'm O positive.
Like in
You're-
real life?
IRL, I mean, yeah.
Cool.
You're an opossum.
I wish. I'd be so
An
much happier.
O-positive opossum.
I could imagine Cooper as an opossum. The world
North
would be
America's
his
only
Minecraft.
marsupial. Let's fucking go.
You can survive all the snake bites.
Yeah.
All of the snake bites.
And you don't have rabies because of your body temperature.
You're just immune.
Let's give it up for the only marsupial
Here.
in North America.
Guys, tell me, since we're waiting, tell me what your birthday on here is. What is your object or word?
French Republican Command calendar.
What the fuck?
What?
Look at it. Mine's turkey.
How do I figure this out? Let me see.
You just look at your birthday.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know how to read.
I'm just looking
When's
at
your birthday?
I got this, I got this.
I got Meadow.
Never mind, I can't read this word.
What?
What is your birthday, Brandon?
Oh, I got it. What is that? Am I a vegetable?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Colin, no context. Yeah. Of course.
I'm a beetroot. I'm a beet.
Yay!
The fuck is this?
See, what's Jonah? Is he a
cricket.
pheasant? What the fuck?
It
No.
is wild celery.
I am I am wild celery. Yippee.
Yeah,
I've learned
Jonah
so
is
much
a
about
bird.
myself.
Yeah.
I'm also a bird.
Pheasant.
Jonah yearns for seed.
Whoa.
Is this
The
in
seed craver.
the months tab of the Wikipedia post? Right.
You just
Yeah.
scroll down if you're not Autumn.
The rural calendar.
Well, there's in the months thing. It has every day of the year as well.
Yeah, I'm just going based off of
What are you talking
the
about?
thing.
Oh, I gotta go further down. Okay. Oh.
Where's the cheese? It's under the sauce. But where is the cheese? It's under the sauce.
I'm a wormwood.
Oh,
Your
that's
boy
cool.
is corn.
Yes!
Nice.
I'm
Caleb
out here
got
corn posting.
in you.
A what?
A sheep. A sheep.
Oh, a U. Okay.
Oh, it's you. In you. A yuck. A yucky.
Where is the yucky? Where are you?
Where is the yucky?
Oh, there it is. Found it.
Found it.
It's okay. We got it. We got it.
Cool.
Let's see. What is Chris? Oh, he's a flower boy.
Mm.
I have become the thing I hate.
Vegetable?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, you hate to see it.
You do. You do.
Truly another reason to add to my 13 reasons. That is a never-ending list of 13 reasons.
The infinite 13.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have
Well,
an infinite
hell.
amount of time for the session tonight, so we
No!
better get started. I know. So sad.
If you promise.
Cooper, could you give the recap of last session?
Last session being Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Cool. The second that you said that, my brain went blank. I remember how it ended.
Truly the process of being called on.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, oh yeah, I know what's going on.
1 in 6 chance.
So basically something happened.
Yeah, I remember the ending of it, but okay. So we started off. Everybody is like talking post battle. Known slowly comes to the realization, hey, maybe I'm not like human, and I don't know what to do with that information. We start walking towards the town hall. No, we go to the Vulture Club first. Yeah, we go to the
Yeah.
Vulture Club.
We go to the inn
Um,
first.
We go to the inn, and we find out that Luca's just gone. Inn is completely ransacked. Everything is fucked, and we get a little note saying game time.
Everything's
and-
fucked.
Got games on your phone?
Yeah, which sucks because Luca was like the one NPC that knew about our dog and was 100% trustworthy that we know of so far. Pain. But anyway, we're like, oh, well, that's an issue. Anyway, let's go ignore it for a while. So we ignore it for a while. And we make our way to the Vulture Club. We get to the Vulture Club and we're like, hey, wow, you guys really like held out here, huh? The Knolls are dead. And everyone's like, yeah! And we get a penthouse suite. So that's where we're going to be staying for a while. Which is neat. We're like, all right, cool, bye. We immediately leave and start heading towards the town hall, we run into Morgan's biggest crush ever. And she's like, I'm
Debatable.
dying.
She didn't say that.
She did say that. She
Well,
said,
I'm
"I'm not
dying, and
dying," while clearly dying.
The only way that I could be saved is Morgan hugs me.
It
I
gives
can
me
only be saved
What is
through
this,
your
a Disney
love.
movie, Brandon?
a kiss. My blood curse can be cured by a beautiful man's kiss.
We were like, hey, wow, dying doesn't sound good. And she was like, yeah, but don't worry about it. I'm big chillin'. And she was not big chillin'. So we're like, all right, well, let's go get you some blood. All right, slurp, slurp, slurp. We make our way to the town hall, realize that she is just about out of blood and only really has enough for today. So that's also an issue that we just haven't resolved, which is cool. Lots of unresolved things going on.
That's kind of the tagline of this campaign.
Yeah. Oh man, Luca's gone. Let's worry about that later. Anyway. Oh man, this cool stuff in the Vulture Club. All right, let's go worry about that later. Oh man,
We were making sure
all of our
everything was
shit is
okay.
fucked. Yeah, no, we made sure that it wasn't okay, and then we left. We're like, all right, we're here to make sure it's okay. Oh, it isn't? Cool, bye. And then we moved on to the next thing. And then
Okay.
while we're doing that, turns out that no one was babysitting Known, and they went to the church, and they had a very intense discussion with Khulan, being like, you know, I'm not a person, and you are a big liar. You've lied about everything. We know that the assassin, whoever they may be, came here. We know that Loomis is no hero. That fucker ran away. No,
What a bitch.
come on,
Fuck
man.
that guy. No one likes
That's what
him.
I'm saying. And Khulan's like, give me a minute, give me a minute. Known says, maybe not. Khulan eventually is like, let's just go outside. We can walk to your friends. And Known, of course, says, whatever. And then they head outside. And Khulan is like, they heard everything. It's the Vulture Club. Ah, they know. They
They
know now.
know. Known, they know. They know you known. They know that
And
I
Known
know
is
that
like,
you
oh
known,
man,
and they
shit's
know.
fucked. So now that
They
we
know
have
that you
another
know that
shit's
I know
fucked
that they
situation.
know.
That you know everything you known.
Yeah, but now we have another shit's fucked situation, which, you know, as we know, our job is to go over, be like, is everything okay? And as soon as they say no, we walk away.
Yeah, we should be leaving right now, right?
Actually, yes, I would like to leave.
Forever.
Wild.
I like to leave this plane of existence.
I'm tired of Zell, actually.
Well, I want to get out of the Gortal region entirely.
Yeah, fuck this place.
But
Well, I'll talk to you guys about it later.
at this moment, though, where we pick back up, as at the moment, all of you have just realized that Known is gone, there is a knock on the front door. What are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna look around at everyone else. I'm not opening the door.
Timur will go to the door.
Gotcha. Then, as you go to the door and you open it, you can see, I'm assuming, Known and Khulan outside.
Yeah, no one would probably be kind of further back.
Mm-hmm. Hello. There are things we must discuss.
Such as?
Well, and I think Khulan will just kind of like gingerly step inside. And will kind of motion for Known to follow him.
Oh, we'll kind of slink in.
After productive conversation with Known here. There are things you must know. I do not believe it is safe to trust those who run the Vulture Club organization.
Okay. Before we go any further, Known, are you okay?
Um, no.
Um,
Okay.
what's wrong?
There's other things we need to handle first.
Okay.
All right. Well, considering that this isn't our house, I can't really offer you drink or anything,
Oh,
but I guess we can sit in the foyer.
Thank you.
Khulan, are you okay?
I was just held at sword point for a considerable amount of time. Forgive me, I am a tad rattled.
By the Vulture Club?
The sword.
Me.
Hmm.
But I've also been having I suppose, a crisis of faith. Duty. I don't know. I believe that it was the Vulture Club who is responsible for the Knoll attack.
What makes you think this?
They have powerful allies, and based on hints that I was being given by Thea, I think they knew when the attack was coming.
Those defenses they have, they seem more than ready for it.
Yes, they are more than ready. Far more ready than really anybody ever should be. And the power in which they have, I believe that, they've been supporting us here for the past few weeks, at least since the beginning of the summer, supporting the church. But even in that time, within the past year or so, they've spread to every major city and town in the Prime Ring. It's a level of expansion I would not think possible without quite a lot of money and influence.
Having that many members ready to go, too.
They also... I should start at the beginning. Shortly after they arrived, Thea began pressuring and later directing me to support the Unifier Doctrine. The word that Zell has arisen to the status of a high god. At first I was resistant, but as I began to preach the doctrine, they got more excited. And the rewards, they started coming in. Not just from the club, but I was able to get more support from Clover, from the church itself. It was all going so well. However, one night, Fia gave me direction. She told me to tell a local cobbler, her name was Rula, that she was to be blessed by Zell. And Rula came for a private ceremony. I was expecting to perform some rites to shepherd her in her faith, and perhaps this would be a time when I would receive some revelation, and I would learn that the Vulture Club was an extension of the church in some way. But I was removed from my own church, and Fia and others, they entered. I waited outside, and then something happened. There was a light and a sense of dread. It gripped my heart, my very soul. I heard a scream, I felt power, and then nothing. And afterward, when everything had died down, Rula emerged, and she would say nothing of the event. However, from that day on, she gained the ability to control the weather. And I received more blessings. And I continued. Fia would tell me who was worthy of Zell's gifts, and I would invite them to the church. They would receive the blessing, and they would say nothing of the event. Ever.
So, when you asked Teamer, was that at her behest as well?
It was. She's taken a liking to Teamer. Or I suppose the Vulture Club has.
Is there any other information that you can give us about, when they're given these blessings, is it just Fia who comes with, or are there other members of the club?
There are other members that rotate. Sometimes bodyguards. Once or twice it was just Fia, but she is always there.
I see.
Fia has knowledge of everything that's going on, I believe. Though she is closely guarded at all times. And very smart.
And what of the man who killed his family? Is that connected to the blessings?
It might be. We tell people that Rula moved to Nebradis due to the profits she'd been making from her new powers. But that story is less than true. It's actually not true at all. Rula began setting houses on fire. I found her as she had lit the fourth one up, the blaze consuming everything. And she turned a flaming knife on me. Fia, she put an arrow, a magical one, in Rula's back. Then they covered up the death. They took her away. They planted false evidence in the house. They had members rebuild some burnt sections. I think they might have even moved the body through the tunnels. Perhaps the ones even right beneath my church. Probably dumped the body in the Croftlands. That's where they sometimes go.
So,
Chagatai wasn't unique. Just one that I suppose got out of hand too quickly.
they must be looking for a certain blessing then. Do you think they can pick and choose?
I don't know if they're looking for a certain blessing. Just trying to give them.
Hmm.
Either
Colin?
personality. Oh,
Can I sense his intent?
Sure. Whether he is ally, foe, or neutral?
Yeah.
Ally.
Nice.
Good to know.
Morgan's just nodding along.
do
What were
their
you saying, Tav?
personalities change at all
What did you
after
say?
the blessing? After the blessing, do they seem any different? Like, do their personalities change?
Their personalities don't seem to shift immediately, but I would say quickly they begin to. They become more impulsive. That's the best way I can describe it. It's like any. It's their impulses. That's what destroys them. They act on their best ones and their worst ones.
So no in between, more of the extreme measure.
Maybe. I wouldn't even say it tends towards extreme. There are many who are still living quite happily among us, but they just fixate, putting all their efforts into something.
Like the Scarecrow Lady.
Oh, yes.
And that painter?
Perhaps. Yes. They each have
Now-
their things.
Now, from what I know, when I spoke to her, she hadn't received a blessing yet, though.
Yes, she had not. Although, now she has.
Let's see.
Is that just this evening then?
Yes.
When did
But
they
why
have
would her
time?
personality have shifted before she got the blessing, though?
Sometimes those who. The Vulture Club itself seems to only nominate members, people who spend a large amount of time in the church dedicating themselves to the Unifier and taking part in their own activities. It's partially why we created our bingo nights and our other get-togethers. Helps to
Have-
cross-pollinate.
Yeah.
I see.
Do Do you know if this is just in Dorga, or is this also happening in other cities?
I don't know if this is happening elsewhere. I just know that the Vulture Club is widespread.
Do you know
Right.
when the next blessing will be given out?
Well, it was supposed to be Teamer.
I
That
suppose that's
or
fair.
potentially the individual who owns this house. I have been sent to offer a blessing to Sonora many times. 3, I believe. She has rejected me each time, but Fia is adamant.
So I'm guessing, what is it? Sonora started rejecting, and that was kind of slowing down their process for having more control over the town, so that's when they pushed for the null attack.
I don't think that it's a question of who's worthy. Fia very much does not like Sonora, but I think it's a method of control. Maybe they
Mm,
have some way to watch us, and the reason why Teamer was suggested was, well, we're of interest to Fia, interest to the club.
Speaking of, I believe that they can watch on the inside of my church, and much information was recently disclosed within.
hmm.
Uh-huh.
The conversation that no one and myself had was quite in depth.
Okay.
And I what how much damage are we looking at?
Everything.
Everything.
What does that mean?
Uh, every, everything we know.
Even the contact? No, I know this is difficult, but you have to answer. Even him?
Which the the red
The
man?
man that we first ran into. No, not that one.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So,
your dog?
No.
okay.
Okay.
So, just the things regarding Dorga.
No, just the things regarding known.
Hmm.
They would already know Dorga.
Oh, no, I
Shit.
meant what we know about Dorga so far.
Which is functionally nothing.
Um, hmm.
Okay. We Khulan, I'm sorry to ask you this. You haven't seen the captain, have you?
No, no, I have not.
I think we have to find him.
We also have to find Luca.
Yes. That's also true. I'm kind of hoping they'll be in the same spot.
First, we need to rest.
Yes. Khulan, do you need someone to take you to where you stay?
I can return back. I don't think they will harm me.
And never mind.
Do we go back to the club? Act like we know nothing.
Stay here. Help
Yeah.
Sonora.
I was hoping to stay here at the very least. I mean, I think helping the mayor is a reasonable enough excuse.
Oh, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Sonora here hearing this conversation as well?
Remember,
She's
she's
asleep.
passed out.
Ah, that's right. She did pass out.
Morgan probably put her in bed and like cracked the door so that way we could hear anything, but
Hmm.
um all right. I really don't know what to do other than eat the rock one bite at a time.
What does that even mean?
Well, can't just swallow a whole rock. It doesn't matter. We need to sleep.
Okay.
Everyone stares at you
I
blankly and
agree.
awkwardly.
Sleep is important. So are we staying here then?
Yes.
Okay. Do we know where? Like, there's no
Probably
place for us
just
to
in
sleep?
here. Living room. Floor.
Well, just to be safe, I want to,
Watch?
well, I'm worried that there might be other entrances to the catacombs and important buildings. Um, Morgan, we explored them last time. Can you come with me and look for a minute?
Yes, I suppose. Thank you, Khulan, for your insight.
And he's going to turn and begin to make his way back to the church.
All right. Are me and Morgan in a separate room, out of earshot?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about your friend who fell?
My friend who fell.
When we were coming back from exploring, coming back into
Oh.
the church, you said you knew someone who fell. I'm not good at the delicate thing, but I haven't exactly talked to people in a while, and I know that you're supposed to share
Yeah.
things,
Uh,
and I want to share something. So, if
so you want me to go first?
yes, I believe that's how friendship works now.
You don't typically volunteer people, but I get the point.
Not something I'm familiar with.
Right. My sister. My twin sister. She was climbing up and just fell. Broke her arm pretty bad.
But she survived, no?
Yeah, she's fine now. She's been fine for a while.
Okay.
Never went caving again, but I mean, I'd probably be pretty scared too.
I don't blame her.
Hmm.
And it makes sense why you would be more cautious if someone you caved with a lot suddenly stopped. I mean,
Yeah,
even if they lived, it makes sense why you'd be scared.
it's just, you know, dragging another body with you is not the easiest thing.
Yeah. I know I couldn't. I'm not exactly built for that. But
Yeah.
thank you for telling me.
And you need to get something off your chest?
Yeah, 1 second. There are people outside. Jesus Christ.
They're painting!
We just want to hear the conversation. Let us
I
in.
know. Give me 1 second.
They're all so
Travis
interested.
starts dissociating.
PTSD flashback. This is what happens in the TV show when they do that
Okay, I'm back.
backstory flashback. It's this.
I'm back.
Welcome.
I don't know if it's something that I need to get off my chest as much as it is something that I need you to know. I don't think that we should stay in Dorga very long. I think we need to leave. It's nothing against the people here, but we made an agreement to stop this grim covenant, right? I said what was ever on this boat would help us, and I just know that it's important, okay? It's the one thing that I can remember, and I just know it's important. And the people of the boat, that's something that I couldn't change. That's something that I have to take responsibility for, but frankly, if there's one thing that I can do, it's finishing whatever it is that they started, and we need to find the boat, we need to find whatever the cargo is on it, and if we want any chance at stopping this, or potentially whatever the Vulture Club is involved with, this is how we do it. And it's not going to be in Dorga.
Morgan's just nodding. Going a little fast.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
Yes.
go slow.
The
Telos
boat. Do you even know
ship I
where
was on.
it is?
No, I don't even know who was on it. I know I was, though. It's...
Okay. And you don't know where you set out from.
No.
You
I
don't know where you were going to.
No, I assumed off... So, somewhere off the coast of Brioa, but... it was... a long time ago.
Okay.
But, I don't know how we could get more information, but right now, the search for just somewhere on the ring is too vast, and we definitely need to... I don't know where we could look to start narrowing it down, but...
Right. I don't know. We'll probably have to go find, I don't know, registration records or itineraries somewhere.
It's...
mention of the ship.
It was a long time ago. I know, I've asked around. I don't know where I looked. That's gone. I don't know who I asked. That's also gone. I stopped trying and I've stopped caring. This is the first time I've found any information. I
And
spent however
you-
long on that boat and I didn't even remember the name.
Okay. How old are you?
I stopped counting.
Is Tav human?
I look human.
Okay. So we're probably not dealing with pre. We're not dealing with Republic era, right? Not that far
Hey.
back.
I'm not sure. I'm not really well versed in history.
Okay.
I lack most knowledge outside of medicine. It's really the only thing I've retained.
Okay. I agree that we will need to leave. I think there's a few ends we need to tie up here. Um, perhaps
Understandable.
Sonora, I don't know, maybe she has contacts somewhere that we can go speak with, but we should sleep on this and we'll find some way to research it when we can. Unless I look at John. You don't have anything particularly special to say about this?
The bird tweets a few times, but nothing more.
Okay, I thought so.
I don't exactly want to talk about myself, so that's why I wanted to pull you aside. It's
Do
just,
you want me to bring it up to everybody, or do you want me to stay quiet?
well, I mentioned that we should leave and find whatever's on the telos. I don't know if it was yesterday or today. It's been a very long day. But, when next time I bring it up, I just want you to back me up.
Yeah,
That
I can do that.
that ship's where I'm from, right?
Yeah,
That's my
and it,
family,
I mean,
if I know who they were.
if that was a memory that you got in relation to whatever occurred out there, I mean, it's certainly relevant.
Yeah, shit's crazy. But,
It's crazy.
Tabitha's gonna ambiently, like, fiddle with his gloves. Um, Intense memory. I'll tell you
Yeah,
more later.
yeah.
But
Let's probably set up a watch and we'll go to sleep.
okay. Thank you for this conversation. It's been very beneficial.
He nods sharply.
All right, let's go back.
Yeet.
Then do you guys set up watches and head to bed?
Yeah, I need some sleep, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. I just realized I didn't walk out of the room. I must have crawled. Just letting everyone know.
Can you pick me up again? Morgan's like dragging you by the ankles.
All right, thank you.
Morgan's gonna set up. Maybe is Sonora's room down a hallway?
It's on the second floor.
Oh, it's on the second floor. I'll probably go up there. Not
Okay.
just outside,
Gotcha.
so I could hear up and downstairs.
Fair enough. I'm assuming everyone else is posting up around the house.
Yeah.
Cool. Then for your collective watches, I'd like all of you to make a physical check.
With tired?
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Woo! One success.
I got no
Double
successes.
ones.
Holy shit.
Guys,
I'm gonna
please.
reroll one. Maybe another one
One.
depending on this. That was literally a 6. It hit your dice. That's gay.
1 + 1 = 2.
I'll reroll another one.
Here, I'll
Yay,
reroll
1-1.
mine. I'm not spending hero points on it, but
Oh wait,
I
yep,
got nothing.
I
What was
need a
that, 3
roll.
total?
There we go.
Hey man, you could have done 0d6. Make it a little bit fancier.
You're right.
Okay. Then all of you can take a complete rest as your watch passes without incident.
There we go.
As you all wake up the following day, restored, relaxed, aware. Your level of tired is gone.
Yippee.
And tomorrow I'll walk.
Oh shit, we have to carry you everywhere, don't we?
Colin, if I used quick feet on myself outside of combat, could I crawl, but like really fast?
Sure.
Can't use it outside of combat.
I have a
Okay.
question.
Uh-huh.
How far is the general store from here?
It's like 2 or 3 minutes.
Could I I'll go to Kira. Hey, do you
Mhm.
wanna go to the general store with me and get stuff for food?
Yeah, sure. Couldn't hurt.
Yes.
Come on,
Want to go
let's
buy
go.
stuff for breakfast.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Then, as you head to the general store, going to go buy stuff for breakfast with Kira in tow, as you head to the general store, you can see outside there is a little bit of a crowd that has formed. There's a line stretching out of the general store. And make a mental or physical check, Morgan.
I will do a mental. Two successes?
2 successes. Most of these people seem to be buying food, but also there seems to be a limit as they each carry 2 boxes of what seems to be like more basic flour, and that's about it. Kira glances at the price tags and makes a note of them to you. It's up to 2 silver coins for a bag of flour, which is a lot. And like people are kind of shoving, jostling. You can see kind of a middle-aged halfling woman talking with a human man about how she's got children at home. He's single. He doesn't need the flour, and there appears to be a lot of tension in the air. And Morgan, you're able to hear that it appears like the Knoll raid also hit the food stores of a lot of people. So when they came out, the Knolls, animals notorious for being ravenous and hungry, pillaged cupboards and supply depots across the town. So now the shelves of many people are bare, houses partially destroyed, and due to weeks of Knoll attacks and them hitting livestock and traveling merchants, now Dorga's beginning to run out of food. They're not out yet, but it's clear there is rationing going on. Are you waiting in line to buy your sacks of flour, though?
I don't know if I want to take what is left. I mean, we've still got a bit of stuff.
Yeah, we have a bit of stuff now, but later when we don't have anything.
You think we should try now?
all I'm gonna say is I know what it feels like to be hungry. It's not a great feeling.
Sucks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm, yeah, I suppose we'll wait.
Gotcha. Then, by the time you get in line, by the time you get to the front of it, it's gone from 2 silver coins for a bag of flour to 5 silver coins. Just in that time period. So it will be a full gold piece for 2 bags of flour when you reach the front of the line.
Yeah, I suppose I can do that.
Mm-hmm. As you kind of place the gold piece down and get your sacks, you and Kira, each carrying one, can head back to the Arco Manor House. What are you doing as you return back?
Well, man. I don't know. Hey, guys. It's kind of things don't look great.
Oh.
People are hungry.
Well,
I just realized I was muted. We have rations, right?
not a lot.
Hmm.
And the bigger problem is the... Sorry, I just don't know if I've been told. Because Zenora mentioned the supply chain, right, to us, or?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
yeah, a couple times we've talked
Gotcha.
about how blood isn't coming in. I think it can be
Yeah,
assumed
yeah.
that food is not coming in.
Yeah.
You've
No,
seen the
only
bare
blood's
cupboards
not allowed.
here. You actually
Well-
witnessed merchants being attacked.
Well, with
Is
the Knolls gone.
is Sonora up yet?
At this point, like, Sonora would have just begun to come downstairs and look around. Oh, you're all here. Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, if it wasn't okay if we stayed over.
No, I'm very grateful for your help. And she gives you a curtsy.
I'm going to very discreetly push Morgan forward.
Yeah, of course. Anytime.
Speaking of any time, I think we have some more work to do.
Oh, of course. I thank you for watching over. I did not mean to keep you.
Well, breakfast first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we went to the general store. It looks like things are running a bit dry, but we picked up 2 bags of flour.
Oh, I see. I'll have to. Now that the Knolls are gone, I'll put in even more orders.
Mhm.
We should be able to get everything resupplied.
Yeah. And we'll check around for lingering traces. And secure things. Whatever we can do.
Right. Thank you. What does the town of Dorga owe you for your efforts?
Like a high five?
Yeah, I don't think we should be thanking us too much yet. Dorga still needs some help.
Of course. You still have our gratitude anyway.
We appreciate it.
And she'll just give a nod. Is there any way I can... Do you need some help in the kitchen? There are many instruments and things for cooking.
I mean, if you'd like to, I admittedly had something I would like to bring to your attention.
Oh, yes, of course.
Maybe not right this second.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to push, of course.
It looks like a fish out of water.
So after we get some breakfast cooked, we have some details we need to discuss about our friends at the Vulture Club.
The Vulture Club? Why? Did something happen to it?
Something might be happening to it, but once we cook breakfast.
Right.
Wow, what a normal way to talk about that.
Well, you were doing such a good job, Morgan.
Ooh.
Colin,
Yes,
is the Ring of Fire still there?
it is.
Okay.
Can we sit down and have a nice family gathering for breakfast?
Sure. What are you cooking for breakfast?
God, I mean, if the world's gonna end, it might as well be.
Peter, no.
Peter, no.
Delicious pancakes.
It's lore. Pancakes must be
that's
made.
probably honestly one of the only things we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Eggs, milk.
We have flour.
I mean, you can do pancakes with like flour and water.
What do you need outside of water to make pancakes, though?
What?
Flour.
I don't appreciate whoever said what. Also, what is this Peter Pancakes emote?
Peter, no.
Peter made pancakes.
Peter made pancakes.
Alright.
It caused problems. Nothing to worry about.
While the others are preparing breakfast, can I pull Sonora aside?
Sure. As, you know, like, she is helping to get stuff out and working, are you just, like, grabbing her and, like...
I mean, I'll kind of come to her side and just be like, can I speak with you for a moment? And kind of, how would you describe that motion? Like pointing with your head?
Yeah. Like
Looking.
No, like...
It's a directional
Nodding
nod.
in a direction.
like nodding in the direction of not in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Sonora, we need a GTFO.
Gotcha. Then,
Elope.
Sonora would follow. Yes, what is it?
I had something to, give you.
Me?
Yeah, not an axe this time.
Oh, I see.
I pull out the little, rock figures I made.
Oh!
I, tried to shape them like animals. I thought you might like them.
I love them. They're for me.
Yeah.
And you can see she'll kind of like reach out and just kind of take each one very carefully, very gingerly, looking them up and down. Can I put these in my diorama?
I mean, they're yours now, so yeah.
Right, of course. Would you like to see it?
It takes him a second, but he like nods a little too quickly. Yeah,
Gotcha.
that'd be cool.
Okay. And Sonora is going to begin making her way to her painter's room. Are you following?
Yes.
Okay. Then, as she kind of opens the door, you're hit with this overwhelming smell of, paints and oils. And then, when she goes inside, your jaw, well, actually, you probably have to tell me, what would Morgan's reaction be to a 10-foot by 8-foot table, which is a scale model of like the area of Dorga, with different walls being filled with like paints from top to bottom, brushes of all different kinds. You can see there's an entire table with clays and molds and sculpting knives where it seems like Sonora is like sculpting new miniatures and buildings as well. And like the actual diorama itself, it's Dorga, but more. Like you can see this central core of the town, which seems the same, but towards the outskirts there are larger buildings. You can see there appears to be like a massive, almost like coliseum that's been built. There are like huge stables that have been constructed, beautiful roads, even on the western side of town. As you're approaching Morgan, you're able to see like this small scale model like hedge garden filled with intricately placed like roses and flowers. And you can see like each bush has like the correct amount of blooming flowers. And even as you get closer and you look down, Morgan, on one of these tiny scale model flowers, it's like this tiny speck or dot, and as you keep on bringing your eye closer, it's a bee of some kind. And you start to look closer, as even the roads themselves have small scale model bits of dirt and dust. The boots of the scale model civilians themselves have like cuts and grime on it. You're able to find a scale model Babineau, and you can see that his pants, like, there is a rip on like one side of them. And you think when you last saw him there was a rip there as well. Like everything is this perfect scale model. What's the reaction?
I think he's just grinning and he's looking at everything. And he's probably got like John on one finger and kind of holding him above so he can look as well.
And you can see like John will flutter down this massive kaiju-esque bird amongst the other models, and will just kind of like poke around at the scale model Babineau.
Be gentle.
See,
You made all this?
oh, and you can see Sonora will just like heavily blush. Yes, I know it's not perfectly realistic, but I kind of think of it as what I'd like to do with this place one day.
You're kidding, right? I mean, look at the The detail. I mean, honestly, I think this looks more like Babs than he does. Like
I mean, I
the
think that his
bugs
eyebrows are a
and
bit
the
wrong.
dirt. But everything else, I mean, this is beautiful.
Thank you.
How long have you worked on this?
Oh, this only about a year. I had a previous version that I didn't like and I scrapped it.
I mean, for it to go to this, it must have been impressive. I mean, this is impressive. Yeah, I could see this for sure.
Well, thank you. And I think these will go here. And you watch as she places your kind of sculptures out amongst the woods, and it appears to be like a small get together of traveling bards and performers that are performing from some citizens out in this kind of far off glade. It's secret, secluded, and that's where she like nestles in the animals.
I think he looked kind of embarrassed. They really stand out, don't they?
I think they're really nice.
Thanks for showing me this. It's really cool. Really cool.
Thank you. We should probably return to everyone else, though.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'd love to, you know, maybe teach you some of this one day if you are around.
Yeah. I was honestly kind of thinking that Known would really like sculpting as well.
Oh, yeah, I would love to teach Gnome that. It would be my honor.
Um, yeah. Let's go see if breakfast is ready.
Oh, okay. She's just gonna turn and go.
Look.
I think he looks like one last time at the whole table, and then he'll leave.
Okay.
I didn't blow nothing.
But as Sonora and Morgan come back, what are the rest of you doing?
Mostly just kind of like awkwardly standing there, not really knowing what it is that we're supposed to be doing.
Loomis is working on the pancakes.
Yeah, you probably finished up breakfast.
You think I know how
yeah.
to cook?
Dude, one track mind over there. Anyways,
Do you think I remember?
I'm a doctor, damn it! It's all I know how to do.
Hey, why would I ever care to learn?
Yeah.
Viola's eyes are on Known. What are... How are they doing?
How you doing, no?
Just kind of withdrawn, I guess.
Then, are you doing anything with this information, Viola?
Are we still cooking, or is breakfast ready now?
Oh, breakfast is ready. Doesn't take that long to make pancakes.
Gotcha. Okay, Viola's gonna prepare a plate, put it in front of Known. And then just sit down next to Known and begin eating her pancakes as well.
Gotcha. I mean, they're water and flour, so
Not great.
Yeah, they
The best
they
pancakes.
They're flavorless and kind of suck, but
They're food.
they're food.
It's cooked wheat. Yay.
Pretty much.
So how does everyone feel about probably prioritizing the sorry, Zenora.
Oh,
So
what?
we found out some information about the Vulture Club.
Okay.
They've been working close with the church.
Oh.
Um
Oh, all right.
the gifts that Zell has been given have been given out via Fia. She's been telling the church who gets the blessings.
But Fia isn't a cleric. She doesn't have that station.
Well,
Which
she's the one creating. It's not Zoe.
Oh.
they've been funding the church and getting more eyes on it. Apparently, the Vulture Club's all around the Prime Ring, or Ramesh.
I see. But these blessings are good things?
Well,
Doesn't seem that way. Apparently, it pushes people to, what did Khulan say again?
act on
Ab-
all of their impulses, good
Yeah.
or bad.
Oh.
Like, sudden urge to axe the family type impulses.
I see.
Khulan came by last night to return known to us. This was discussed then.
Oh, right.
He mentioned that you turned down a couple blessings.
I did, yes. When you first asked me about the Vulture Club, I told you about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably for the best that you continue denying it if they come forward again.
Okay.
They tried to reach out to Timur as well.
Oh. And Timur did not accept?
You'd see
Mhm.
Timur's frowning a bit, but he'll shake his head no.
Sorry to put you on blast.
Okay. So, what is the next course of action then?
That's what I'm trying to think. Oh,
Should we rally the remaining town's guard and flush them out?
the only problem is the influence they have now. I mean, my only worry is the people turning, especially with the condition of Dorga right now. But we need to maybe think of something. That's the worry I have currently. They are favored amongst the people.
I see.
It's true. Tavis and I came across a elite when we went through the trapdoor that I mentioned. We followed the cave into a sinkhole out east.
The Croftlands?
Is that what that is?
A bunch of abandoned houses out there?
Khulan mentioned that.
They dumped the first person they gave a blessing to in the field, one that could control the weather.
supposedly.
Rula? Sh- no, she moved to Nebrides.
That's
Anyone doesn't seem to think so.
and the fires in town. Supposedly also the Vulture Club's covering it up. One of the people they gave a blessing to going rogue. Oh wait, no, that
What
was
fires?
Have you gone outside recently?
Yes? Well,
Did you
for.
see the fire encircling the town?
oh, wait,
I was talking
they're
about different fires.
they're responsible for that fire?
No,
No.
No.
I
Okay, let's back up.
So
The lady who
recall.
could control the weather, they said that she
Rula?
eventually went. Yes,
Yes.
Rula. Eventually, she started acting on her impulses, bad ones, setting houses on fire. Thea disposed of her and covered up the incident entirely.
Oh, gods.
this is technically all alleged, but Khulan seemed trustworthy. I have reason to believe that he's trustworthy.
Okay.
I
can
don't know
believe you.
about Fia.
Is there a way that you can find out if any of this is true? How these blessings are being given or anything like that?
Khulan mentioned a ritual, some sort of rite, but I don't think he's been allowed to view it. He said that anyone that goes in comes out and doesn't ever mention it again.
I see. Oh. Is there a place where the ritual happens?
I would assume the church.
So, if you saw what was happening with the ritual, or someone did, then we'd know whether it was good or evil.
We'd get more information, definitely. I think the captain might also know more about this.
Or so?
Yeah.
Have they come back?
No.
I actually had a theory on that.
Yeah.
Well, we know that the letter we got was in Babino's handwriting.
Oh, right.
We-
I'm gonna pull out the note about the gnolls. That note that you showed us yesterday from Babs. It looks like this. This was on John's leg when he
And
came back to me.
and Sonora will take it and kind of begin to read through it. So, he tried to warn us.
And
He found
how
John.
would he have gotten
Yes.
that information?
He said he was unreliable and always sneaks around, but I don't
And-
really know what that means coming from her.
I
Oh.
think that means that he was caught sneaking around by the vultures.
Yeah. Well, hey, and Loomis pulls out his little rinky-dink map he got from the Knolls. John, can you tell us where you got that note? Off this map, see if you can get close enough.
Oh, yeah, I'll hold out, John.
You can see the bird is going to kind of hop around and it's going to just begin to like peck like at the church and then kind of like around in that area.
Okay. Didn't
Yeah.
fly too far then.
And then you watch as like the bird seems to then jump off the map and then waddle underneath the paper, kind of flipping it up, begins to run around beneath.
Oh, the tunnels?
Underneath the church and the tunnels. Okay.
It's got to be the sinkhole. I'm like,
100%.
Yeah, I think that's our best lead.
mhm.
Mm.
Other than direct confrontation with the Vulture Club.
I think we should avoid that for now until we have more information. Playing as normal and cool as we can. I don't think they're going to jeopardize their position and do something rash.
What
Not
if
right
we
now.
made them do something rash?
I think Babino, by discovering whatever that is that they were doing with the gnolls, made them do something rash.
Probably. And we don't exactly have the best fighting force. I mean, we're Aether Souls, but there's at
quite a
least
few of
3
them.
that I've seen in there. Yeah, including Fia.
But also, if we don't know what they're doing to people, then how are we going to help them? My duty is to my people first and foremost.
Mm-hmm. We will have to figure out what's going on. It might not be the fastest thing, but
They
it's important.
have gone to me multiple times requesting what Khulan has, wanting to give me a blessing. I can take him up on his offer.
Um,
You sure you'd be willing to risk it?
I mean,
I'd be
depending on where
willing.
they
Sounds
depending
good
on
to
where
me.
they do it, we could. I don't know. It sounds like they have eyes all over that church,
Mhm.
inside and out.
And under?
Under,
what I
I'm
was
not so
thinking.
sure.
If we could maybe make our way around to that sinkhole and go in through there, could you guys get us back to where the church is?
Morgan probably could. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if the door's locked, the trap door, but it's possible.
I also
Hmm.
have an entrance into the tunnels beneath this manor.
Okay. Good options.
That would do it.
I don't know if there's direct connection, but I could bleed a little into a bucket and you splash that on an adjacent tunnel wall enough times and you could probably make the connections you need.
Hmm.
Oh, that seems very effective.
True. I can also just ask it to move aside, perhaps. But
The
Well,
ring? The earth?
the ground. Depending on how thick the walls are, obviously.
well, your blood could also be used in case the entrance in the church is locked.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So it sounds like we have a plan. Should we return to the Vulture Club? And we have a room there. I don't want them to be suspicious.
I mean, sure. Uh.
Hmm.
I mean, we I don't, again, mean to put you on blast, but Timur could also go in with her.
2 and 1, yes. I like that plan. Just so you have protection if something does go, just in case.
But tell Fia as soon as we get back.
Well, I think we should go through Khulan.
Yeah,
Well,
because we don't know.
'Cause then
We don't know
it
Fia's. We shouldn't
leave
know
on
that
that.
Fia's orchestrating this.
Oh, so true. I forgot
No.
for the blessing.
Yes.
Hey, Fia, we know about your underground operation. We want in.
yeah.
We wanted. Can you introduct our 2 friends?
All right.
Wow.
I think
Not
the
us,
question
though,
is,
just them.
do we want to do this tonight or do we want to do this tomorrow? I think it's worth checking out the sinkhole at least, but I don't know how much time we'd have for that if we go all in today.
Well, better
Well-
question is, Sonora, how much time do you have?
What do you mean by that?
Well, we saw that your inventory is running very low. I believe you said you needed to do that procedure every 12 hours?
That's when I like to do it, yes.
Oh,
Hmm.
how much is left? Did you guys see?
Co-
Not enough for today.
yeah. So,
If I could give
I
a bag, would it be
propose-
enough for today?
I think we had like
5.
I think there was 3
3 remaining.
left over, 3 remaining. So almost we would be short 1 bag. My Sonora, when was the last shipment due?
2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Technically, I've been trying to order more, but it's just never arrived. I've
Well-
sent messages to my mother, but
Oh, sorry.
she has not responded. And with everything going on with the town, I lost track of time.
Fair.
Then. So here's my other plan for this. So, we go to Khulan. We work. We tell him that they'll receive the blessings. Everyone else will enter in through the grounds, through the chest there. Hopefully, with doing this too, we know that the Vulture Club has food and resources. So, upending their project and kind of getting them out the town, we could use that building for the resources it has and maybe turn it into, a community center. But they have resources.
Yeah, like 20 days of resources. I
Mhm.
mean, that's still some, but like,
But with that resources, that gives us enough time to at least get to maybe somewhere else and secure a supply line if we go about this route.
Do you think that they took the supplies once they were intercepted?
Can take a hero
And
point.
that's where they got all of them?
Yeah.
Well-
they were working with the gnolls. It wouldn't surprise me.
Well, my thought process is this. If they have been intercepting the supply lines, they've been putting pressure on the town and you, Sonora. However, what we know is that they do want you as an ally on their side once you receive the blessing. Which means that they most likely have kept and stored the blood that you need so that they could give it to you once they have you.
And you would see Sonora just take a sharp inhale of breath at that. Do you think so?
I wouldn't rule it out.
Yeah, it makes
I
sense
think
to
it's
me.
a decent chance because otherwise it would make sense why they're pushing so hard for you to receive the blessings.
It would also look a lot less suspicious than you just disappearing.
how long have they been asking you? 2 months? 3?
About almost 2 months, yes.
Right when they intercepted the blood and knew that the pressure was building on you. Okay,
Pretty damn astute, Viola.
Yeah.
thank you.
Sonora, I did have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You said you were hoping to receive a blessing, though.
I mean, obviously, yes.
I gotcha.
Well, he did very well in resisting that. Okay.
Emer, do you have any opinion on going in with her?
Will they take 2?
I'll make sure that they
we
do.
can-
I can go and talk to Khulan, and maybe I set this up for midnight tonight.
Yeah.
Just so we don't forget, we're still given the other letter. Harbinger wants to play, right? I don't think that should be lost on us.
Oh, right. The one from the tavern. Or the inn, I guess.
I don't think that we should just forget about it.
No. But one bite at a time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm thinking also it could just be back to the Vulture Club. Maybe Fee's the one that's been running around, or Fia, has been running around chasing us.
How tall is Fia? Is she pretty small?
I mean, she's like 5'7", so.
But she's pretty thin.
Generally, yeah.
Because those footsteps that we saw, they were pretty light. Wouldn't be out of the question.
Would she go herself, though? She has plenty of other people to send.
Well, I mean, Colin, you said those Aether Souls were, let's say level 1, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Luma's kind of just shrugs. I mean, those Aether Souls aren't as powerful as you're leading on. I mean,
But the problem aren't the Aether Souls, it's the townspeople.
yes. But, I mean, with the evidence, I mean, we just have to hope to tell the truth, and they'll listen.
But telling the truth to a bunch of people who can't resist their impulses, that sounds
And
like
who
a
thought they were
bad
just
recipe.
saved by the Vulture Club.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that's exactly why we need to nip it in the bud now, because if more people can't resist their impulses, it's going to get a lot worse.
I
True.
mean, if we do this, we have the backing of the church, and they can start righting the wrongs.
Sure.
Khulan.
If we...
Yeah.
No.
Khulan isn't the whole church.
Well,
He's just a
yes,
guy.
but the church of the town.
Again, he's just a guy.
Influence is what we're looking at here. Same as the Vulture Club, he has influence. Along once we get the captain of the guard back, another story to support us.
This is quite a big rock.
See? That's
Well,
what I said.
once we see and understand what the ritual is and how it works, hopefully we can reverse it and
Work in
bring
D&D
people back
rocks.
to their senses.
No. They have no nutritional value.
Oh, no, no. What do you think about all this? What do you think we should do?
I don't know.
Come on.
Can't tell me you've run out of opinions now, huh?
You sat back and you've listened.
Yeah.
Are you at least in agreement?
Yeah, I trust you.
Well, there we have it.
Hmm.
If anything comes up, you speak up now, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Also,
then I can start making my way to the church to see Khulan, setting things up for midnight. The room at the end of that hallway down there is where I usually dump the blood. It's eaten through the floor and the ground, and it's gone into the caves. It's a drop down, so you'll have to climb into the actual tunnels. Else, I don't know how far you'll drop. I would ask, though, before you go, if Luca is gone, I do want to know if he has any food just in case. It might be nothing, but if we can store some here, in case something happens, I can alert those close to us right before things happen, just so that the town is taken care of in case we lose everything.
Instead of moving all the goods here, do you think we should just lock up Lucas' place? Or I guess no, people would know he's gone. Hmm. No, I agree with bringing it here. I'm just worried about bringing it across town. Moving that much food for people to see.
That's fair.
Sonora,
Mm-hmm.
would you be able to draw for us what the containers normally look like for your shipments?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Here, I'll go into
Nice.
the other room to draw it. Or do you want that? Do you, I could write it
You
out.
can draw in here. You can draw in here.
I can?
Tavis was just
Oh,
having a bad day.
it's a long story.
Oh,
You can draw it here. I promise.
okay. And she'll go into her art room and come back with a quill and a piece of paper. And you watch as, with a steady hand, she begins to do a photorealistic drawing of a box and container. And
Perfect.
it takes her like 5 minutes, and she like just passes it over to you, Viola.
Wow, that is truly spectacular work.
Morgan's fogging.
do you
And
do you
now
have
we
a
know
photographic
exactly what they
memory?
look like.
No, I mean, there's some things there that are a bit blurry, or I just kind of filled in.
I'll pass the picture along to Loomis. Viola has it locked down. Perfect. Now we know what it looks like, so we know exactly what to grab later. Okay. So, game plan. Sonora,
Well-
Shimmer will go tonight for the ritual.
Should we come up with like a word or something to shout if it's time for all hell to break loose?
I'm excited to receive Zell's blessing.
Yeah, alright.
Shimmer's gonna look at you.
Listen, I'm not a fan of this either.
I mean,
to my church to be manipulated by forces.
I can't talk.
Oh, fuck. Hey, Sonora.
well, then you can just scream.
One word.
I mean,
Pancakes.
that's pretty fucking long.
Pan.
It's so stupid.
Right. If we agree to that, Hammer's gonna start muttering to himself, practicing saying pan without stuttering.
Yeah, peas are pretty hard.
Well, if you go pa, we'll know what you
Hmm.
mean.
So, I guess do we want to go and lock down Lucas' place before the time comes, and then we pass the word to whoever you want Sonora to pick it up then, if stuff does go.
I'll leave the messages and instructions to open them if we don't go and get them.
Yeah.
We can.
I mean, the only
walk that way with
person.
you, right?
Well, sorry,
Yeah.
multiple people talking at once. What
You go first.
did you
Linus.
say?
I lost train of thought. There's a dog under my foot.
You can see the
Okay.
dragon just
well, I
pops
said.
out.
No, 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 no.
It's
That's
Karen.
bullshit.
Into the
I
bag
hate
with
you.
my foot.
I hate you.
It's Karen.
I hate you. I hate everything about you. Fuck. This
the
is the
church and the
second
inn are in the
time.
same direction, right?
Sorry, what did you say, Athena?
The church and the inn are in the same direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can all walk together that way since it's all in the same direction. Split off.
Okay. Oh, we should get going then. Time's wasting.
Mm-hmm.
Grab whatever you need.
Okay. And Sonora's just going to gather up a bag and be ready to go, and the rest of you be ready at this point too.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh.
When Sonora leaves, I look at Tab and I like point at like the inside of my elbow and I mouth blood to him.
I mean, we got time, right?
Probably not. We should just go.
Before bed.
Huh? We already slept. What?
Oh, no, tonight. We'll have to
Oh.
wait.
Oh, cracking. Before Sonora leaves, could Viola stop her for a moment?
Sure. Oh, yes.
I just wanted to say, you are truly a selfless leader, but you should really show that same kindness towards yourself.
Yes, my lady.
If things go wrong, you fight like hell.
Understood, my lady.
And please, again, just Viola. I haven't been a lady in a long time.
Very well. I promise to do what I can.
Good. And we will make sure that everything goes back to how it should be.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And Viola will just give her a smile and a nod and get back to getting ready.
And Sonora will give you a curtsy and will leave. anything else before you guys are heading over in the Umbroso Inn's direction?
Yes, we should probably send a letter.
Yeah.
We've been delaying this for a while, and we did quite a bit to get the bag, so
Mm-hmm.
whoever has it, can you bring it out?
I guess I have it.
Alright, would you be willing to write a letter?
I guess.
Phenomenal.
What the fuck? What do you want me to say?
We
Dear.
made it.
Where we
Oh
are.
my- I don't think we should say where we are. That sounds a little
Or-
crazy.
Yeah, they said keep things like Kurt. Don't, no matter what,
Did-
they can pick up
did-
on that type of thing.
Did they?
Yeah.
Colin,
specifically
photographic
said
memory. Kabow.
No, they didn't say to keep things curt.
Yeah,
Well,
I did not
meant,
think
like,
they did
like
at all.
to prevent you from not Kurt, but like, don't say, don't give
I think
intel. You know.
I think that was the whole thing of getting this bag in particular.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure,
Ah.
Colin. I'm assuming this, but I'm assuming messenger bags work in the sense that if someone else has a messenger bag, you put their name and the envelope in the bag, and it just immediately goes to them. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is specifically for lack of interception. So we have the luxury of giving
Ah.
information that otherwise we would be worried about.
Poggers.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right, let's get it in.
yeah,
Does
Viola
that
will
mean-
Viola will help you write out the letter, Morgan, because she remembers all the details of all the shit that's happening. So I can give you
And
the most
you
detailed
fucking write
accounts.
it.
Well, then I will.
I was gonna
Damn.
wait. Can we just wait until
I
we get
remember
to the end to
everything.
write
I
it?
will make your writing better.
We could do it at the manor.
Or the manor? I'm just saying, not outside where the
No.
cloud might still be.
Yeah,
Before we
that's
leave.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. We'll do it before we leave the manor. We'll write this letter, get it out.
Then are you
Um,
giving this a cash event fellow a complete update, or are you just saying
I
we were
don't think
told
we
to
should.
send you a letter, or like what?
I don't think we should say everything. I think we should say, we met with Galen. Say however long it's been. We have the asset. What's next? Something like that.
Probably mentoring our run-in with that
Or friend.
creature. And
Not friend, but you know.
yeah.
Then Harbinger has been spotted but avoided.
I feel like at that point, honestly, giving them a rough summary of everything is might as well.
We give them a summary.
Well, I
Yeah.
think we can leave out like, hey, the Knolls are here. Hey, Vulture Club. Blah blah blah.
Of
blah.
course. We'll keep the important things and cliff notes everything else.
All right, perfect.
Okay. So, essentially, a complete summary emphasizing the things that are actually relevant to the Grim Covenant, the assets, the Harbinger. Those details will be the main focus, but mention of the weird goings-ons of Dorga, so that, because it is related.
Mm-hmm.
And Viola would go, like, probably to the side in, like, a different room to write this letter.
Okay.
And she would write a second letter.
Oh.
It's basically one that it is a mission report for Mateo, detailing everything that's happened in detail, and with a note basically at the end that is just saying, like, Mateo, I have never been so afraid in my life as I did in that moment.
Okay.
Are
I
you
will keep
letting
you
us know
updated.
that you're doing this?
Oh no, you're
That's why.
sneaky
That's why they went
rapscallion.
to a different room.
Yeah, Yeah, y'all
Great.
aren't learning about the second letter for Mateo.
We don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Colin, I feel like it's a fair assumption that Mateo has his own messenger bag.
That is a fair assumption, yes.
Okay. So yeah, so this is a mission report for Mateo, as well as the other letter for the person we were meant to send the letter to.
Gotcha. Sent and sent.
Okay. And then Viola will
Go
return,
to the inn.
and we're gonna head to the inn.
You were in there
We
for
must-
an awful long time.
There was quite a lot to write. It hasn't exactly been a quiet week for us.
Nah, I don't write letters. Good enough.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
So, to the inn then, everyone?
Yes, I think we need to secure stuff and feed a dog.
indeed. Yum yum.
Gotcha. So, y'all need to move through the town. You would see that the line at the general store has only grown as you pass by. And it seems like people are recovering, but there's still like tension in the air. At this point, you make your way.
Can we hear what the price has gone up to for flour?
Price has gone up to a gold piece a bag.
Jesus.
It's skyrocketing. As now there
Okay.
seems to be just like a rush on food.
Noted.
Noted.
Oh, that's bad. Okay. Hungry people. Impulse control.
But as you make your way over to the Ombroso, outside of it, you can see that the windows at this point appear to have been boarded up. But the door is just kind of sitting there. Are all of you heading inside?
Yeah.
Gotcha. As you make your way inside, you can see Luca sitting in the middle of the inn at this point, and he appears to be like fixing up like a broken window, like putting glue on some of the glass and just like putting the pieces back together. Next to him, there is like a large like plate full of sandwiches. Oh, hi. There's sandwiches for all of you. And he continues going back to work.
Oh, hell no. Immediate
Luca.
vibe check. Immediate vibe check. I don't trust this bullshit.
Okay.
Roll for a vibe check.
Vibe check. Everyone vibe check.
Make a spirit check then.
You want some hero points?
I kind of want to save him for later.
I'm offering a reroll.
I'll take it if you got it.
Reroll 1.
Woo!
Friendship.
I think 3's a good number.
3. All right. As you focus in, then you get regular Luca vibes, Viola. You're not detecting any fluctuation or oddity. It's just normal.
Well, where have you been?
Oh, I got kidnapped.
How was it?
So. He holds up
Oop.
a hand, and you can see on his right hand, he's missing his middle finger.
Who kidnapped you?
I don't know. It was a cloaked person, ran in, tried to fight, but then they stunned me with magic, and they threw me over their shoulder and ran away.
How'd you escape?
Oh, I mean, as they were I think they took me through some tunnels, and I was at an abandoned farmhouse. You know, I dislocated all the bones in my hands and my wrists, so I got out of their cuffs and things. And then as they were taunting me, I talked about the heat death of the universe, and I think I gave them an existential crisis. And then when they walked out of the room, I think they probably went to go lie down, so I just got up and I left. I walked back here, and then I just started boarding up the inn. Probably gonna stay somewhere else tonight.
Can I see your hand?
Oh yeah, he holds out his hand. He is completely unbothered by this entire situation.
How fucked up is it?
It like basically, just a little bit after kind of like the first knuckle.
Mm-hmm.
Cut is.
Is it well bandaged? Is it cauterized? Is it?
Oh no, it looks
anything?
like he's wrapped it up with like some gauze and shit, but it's like
It's
obviously
fucking duct tape.
yeah, pretty much.
Same
The
shit
man
as
of
like one of
man
those
has
guys.
entered the chat.
Medical
He's put
equivalent of
super
duct
glue
tape.
on it.
Yeah, he just kind of rubs some dirt in it.
Would you let me treat
God.
it?
Oh what?
Would you let me treat the wound?
Yeah, go ahead. And with
Cool.
like his other hand, he's just continuing to reassemble the broken window.
Fine by me.
Well, we're here to help you board up the place.
Oh, thanks.
By the way, we thought you were gone, and we told Sonora you.
We didn't tell. So I mean, we told her that you were gone
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
She wants your food if things go wrong with our plan.
because she thought you were gone.
Yeah.
You weren't by the Croftlands, were you?
That sounds familiar. I was, there's some old
East?
farmhouses. Yeah, probably around there.
Oh my god. See, look, I'm that way.
Yeah, that's something we'll have to address.
Yeah, I
Tomorrow,
was.
probably.
I walked out of a red abandoned farmhouse. Like all the windows were falling apart.
Did I see
They
that?
have.
When I came up out of the
Mhm.
sinkhole?
That was one of them.
I know where that is.
Well, mystery solved.
No,
When
they
you were
did
there at
not.
the farmhouse, when you were there at the farmhouse, it looked like anything importance there? Like, did it look like that's where they had their place set up?
I had a bag over my head for some of it, and when I walked out the room, it just seemed kind of dusty and janky.
Yeah.
Didn't look like it had much there. It was pretty sparse. Kind of just
So I'm guessing
walls and a
yeah,
roof.
they just chose that one. Yeah.
Could you give a description of? I know they were cloaked, but like height, weight, anything?
Height. I mean, shorter than me, like 5'7", somewhere around that height. Kind of slimmer figure. I mean, woman or a twink, either one.
I don't want to know why. That's okay. Right. Thank you.
There's a very strong smell, maybe like a perfume. I don't know what kind though. Might not have been a perfume. Maybe it was a cologne. I don't know.
Oh.
Was it a bad smell to you?
No, I liked it.
Okay, in my head, I'm like, Luca, you could literally anything. Colin, the peat, did it smell fishy, like rotten meat, or?
And the peat didn't really have as much of a smell to it, so.
Okay, interesting. Colin, does this ring a bell? The perfume, like what he's talking about?
He hasn't really given much of a description, so
Okay.
Hey, Luca.
yeah.
His smell.
You've talked with Thea before, right?
Yeah. Kinda. Momentarily.
Okay. Did it have any resemblance to something she might wear?
Maybe. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really smell people that deeply.
Ah, that's weird on you.
I don't care. By the way, there are sandwiches here.
Oh, yeah.
I will eat a sandwich.
Speaking of
Thank
which,
you.
do you have some steak for our dog?
Oh, yeah. I actually, there's some that are, they're made in the kitchen here. Tavis, can I go get some?
I'm just about done.
Thank you.
Finishing Tusk, can I cast heal on him?
Yeah, like you finish everything up. And it's a very, very clean and precise cut across the finger. It definitely fits the surgeon's MO, Tavis.
Good to know.
But he's gonna quickly disappear back into the kitchen and come out with like a 24-ounce ribeye
So,
for the dog.
For the dog.
Just like throws it on
for
the
the
table.
dog.
You can let the dog out if the windows are boarded up. I mean, who's looking in here?
Yeah, Loomis will go and help work on the windows too as he munch on a sandwich.
Oh, the windows are done. He finished that.
Oh, okay. Loomis will admire the job and go back to his sandwich.
Okay.
Luca, are those the same clothes you were wearing when you were kidnapped?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Luca, do you mind if I smell your shirt?
I don't care.
What is your?
Okay.
Weirder.
I'm just
Yeah,
thinking that perhaps the perfume rubbed onto Luca. Viola shivers, goes over to sniff Luca.
When's the last
All right.
time Lucas showered?
Can you make a physical save, Viola?
Physical save?
Physical save.
This is the
Right.
that's one.
Success.
All right.
This guy's stankin'.
Let me see here. If this is gonna work.
He's never showered before.
So, Viola, as you begin to like move over, getting ready to sniff, Luca grabs you by the forehead, and just brings you into an armpit.
Yes. Loomis is dying laughing.
I think you deserve that.
Viola's kicking Luca's shin. Starts tapping on his shoulder. I tap out.
And then
Loomis, they tap.
he'll let you out.
Or not Loomis, Luca.
Shit, my brother would
Luca?
do.
You ass.
Loomis would hold up a hand for a high five.
I would. You're lucky your food is good.
Oh, that's called skill.
Anyways,
like
Colin,
You're
did I
lucky you're
get
so
anything
beautiful.
through this horrific experience?
I mean, you got sweat and grime.
Yeah, musky man. I
Musky,
don't know what else you expected.
Yeah, you got musky man.
Damn, I was hoping for maybe a hint of that perfume. I'm gonna go wash my face.
Hey, I
Does
hate
he
to tell
have-
you this,
Talk to
Peter,
me.
but like perfume actually doesn't last that long.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like cologne.
Neither
or
does
anything.
cologne.
Mhm.
I mean, he said it was strong. I mean,
Even the strongest perfume, like if you get it on you, by the time you go to bed and you wake up, it's like not on you anymore. It's just gone.
Does it look like he has
Okay.
any of the peat on him at all?
Along
Those
the legs and
clothes.
boots, yeah.
Well,
Looks like he just
Yeah, I
walked
mean, I'm-
through it.
I'm pretty confident that I know what happened here. I don't think I have any more questions. Not gonna lie.
I don't either. I'm gonna go wash my face. and
You're
if
just
anyone
mad that you
tries
made a
to
bad
talk to
decision.
me- What did I just say, Morgan? If anyone tried to talk me, you didn't even hear my threat. I'm gonna walk over and I'm just going to. What do I do, Morgan? I'm gonna flick his nose. I'm gonna flick his nose. I flick your nose, Morgan,
Wow.
and then I storm off to go
Crazy.
wash my face because I have been defiled today.
Take a hero point.
Defiled by yourself, man. You made this decision.
Timur would call after you. Get pranked.
Viola, you just see as her entire body goes rigid. She turns her head, staring daggers at Timur, and starts slowly walking towards you, Timur.
He's just
What do you
smiling.
do, Timur? She goes over and she flicks your nose.
His
As you're getting
7'3"
Oh wow,
close,
nose.
crazy.
How are
Yeah.
you reaching up
Can you
Your
there?
reach
ass
it?
is not reaching.
as
How
you're getting
tall
close,
are you?
7'3".
7'3",
Damn, I'm
Um,
5'10". That is a little rough.
and as you're
Jumping.
approaching, he would put out his finger and like put it to your forehead to hold you back.
You see, Viola is unfazed. I'm unwavering. I leave, I go grab a stool. I get the stool, I stand on the stool, and now I'm matching your height.
My brother in
And he
Christ,
takes
he can just
2
walk
steps
two
back.
steps. Yeah.
Your face is really stinky. You should probably take care of that.
I mean, the sweat isn't helping.
I
Yeah.
want to. You know what? If I can't touch him, Colin, I have the power of sound and God on my side. I will use my divine magic to give him tinnitus. Really bad tinnitus for like 10 minutes.
No.
All right.
That's a long time, bro.
Then Timur, make a spirit save to see if you can resist.
Spirit.
Please,
My
please.
super awesome. Fantastic. 2 successes.
What's your power score, Viola?
2.
Hey, as you use the power of sound and God, Timur just frog blink.
While this is happening, can I go sit with None and the dog as they eat the steak?
Yeah.
Cool.
I just love this exchange between Timur and Viola, where Viola keeps trying to throw things at Timur, and Timur's just either catching or dodging. Just like we
What?
just see this back and forth where Timur's just completely unfazed.
Okay.
Hey,
You
Viola.
say that like it's a fight. I think it's just Timur standing there.
Viola, do you want a friendship sandwich? It's made with special lettuce. And it's
What?
got some peppers, some blue pepper.
Don't forget friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, I do want the sandwich.
It should make you feel better.
Viola will let go of her agenda against Timur for now. For now is the key word here, Timur. Viola does
will
not
remember
forget.
this.
Grab the sandwich and saunter up to her room to go eat
Gotcha.
it and wash her face.
Then, as she goes and begins to saunter up to her room, you watch as Luca turns to all of you with this shit-eating grin.
No, Luca, no.
Blue pepper is a powerful laxative.
You see Timur's smile goes wider.
Cool.
He'll give him a fist bump.
I'm smacking him on the shoulder.
And
Y'all really gotta let Viola eat a powerful laxative right before a mission?
Yes.
You're all you're all
Loomis.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
go to hell. You hit me.
and
I flicked your nose,
I
deservingly.
can't hit a woman back, but
Assault.
actually battery, but that's neither here nor there.
Battery.
Because it is here we will end the session for today. as all of you can take a level up.
Okay.
Fantastic. Level up for shenanigans.
That and constructing a plan and sending a letter and.
Mm-hmm. We
Not just
accomplished
one,
things
but
today.
2 letters.
Mhm.
That
Keenan.
won't have any
Well-
importance.
Dear God, the
Keenan,
wrath
are
of
you
Viola
okay?
is going to descend.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's going to be funny.
Okay.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah. No, we're vibing. I found out like
Ah.
10 minutes into the session.
Oh.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with my level up.
Oh shit!
What?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Is it done? Or is it gone? Are they gone?
I don't know. I don't know.
No update yet?
Oh,
I see.
My sergeant was like, "Hey, I need accountability now. There's an active shooter at the medical center."
Oh my
What-
God.
That's like 5 minutes away
The hell?
from where my barracks. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm alive."
How
So,
long
like,
ago was
cool.
that?
Holy
sir?
shit.
he's
It was a couple hours. It's probably done.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
He said it
Yeah.
happened right at the start of the session, or like a couple or 10 minutes in.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't process that. I mean,
I
I'm
didn't-
glad
I
you're
didn't know
okay.
that.
That's really fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On brand for Grimcove? Question mark.
I guess so. Grimcove brand.
Guys, you have no idea what it's time for.
What is it?
Time for what?
Darkwood.
Oh well, I could have guessed that.